Guys, this is the Riftbreakers. It is a little base building game. It's an indie game. It's coming out on the PlayStation, the Xbox and the PC sometime this year. It's currently in alpha, and I've been given access to one survival mission in the game. It's going to have a full campaign and other missions and things like that, but at the minute it's just one mission that it's procedurally generated that I've been given access to. And my goodness, guys, what a game this is. It is really good fun. Very well done. Very well done. Very well thought out. And it looks nice, it sounds nice, and it plays really good. There's a couple of bugs in it, a couple of pathfinding bugs, but nothing really bad that I've found, and certainly nothing that can't be fixed before the game actually releases sometime again later on this year. So what do? Well, you're a rift breaker, and that means you break rifts. Basically, the game starts with you teleporting onto this planet through a rift, and you have to make a rift from the planet back to Earth. And to do that, you're going to need a shit ton of power to power this huge gargantuan thing that you've got to, well, it's only little, but it's a mighty powerful, very powerful, guys, very powerful tool, the rift. Yeah. So how do you get all this power? Well, you start by dropping your HQ. Now you want to be putting this near some resource pools. The two main resources in this game are iron, which makes steel, and which is used for building pretty much everything else. So you find some deposits of that. You put some mines on. You build some wind tunnels. You build some wind farms. You build some solar panels. You've got power going out to them. You're now in business. Unfortunately, the local wildlife, and there are thousands of them. No, I mean it. There are thousands of them. And they will come and eat your face and everything else. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care whether you're nice, bad. They don't care. You're on their planet. And the second they see you, they're going to come for you. And they're going to keep coming in stronger and stronger waves. There's little nests of them around the planet. You disturb them, they'll come for you. They'll come for you. So you're going to need some kind of weaponry. And my goodness, does this game have some weaponry. You are in a mech called Mr. Smith? No, that's... Mac? Come on, guys. Mr. Tibbs? No, that was a film. Good film. Mr. Riggs. Mr. Smith, Mr. Tibbs. Mr. Riggs, guys. That's what your mech's called, and you can fit this mech with all kinds of weaponry. You've got flamethrowers, you've got miniguns, you've got rocket launchers, you've got plasma guns, you've got this huge freaking sword that just fells trees in one swoop. You can craft things with this, you can build buildings with this, you can take research things with this. You can do anything with Mr. Riggs. He is awesome. I like Mr. Riggs. But to be honest, guys, before you start exploring this quite nice looking planet, you need to get your walls up. You need to build a wall. You got to build a wall. We're going to build a wall. Just build a wall. We're going to build a wall to keep the wildlife out of your base, because they will go for your HQ, and if your HQ goes down, it's game over. It is game over. Now, once you build your wall, you can put basic turrets up. You can put doors going in and out of your base. And you can build an armory which constantly supplies you with ammunition, and my goodness, you will go through some ammunition in this game. You will. You'll also be able to then start researching when you build a communications hub. The blueprints get sent from Earth, and you have like a broadband download speed for this, which is quite funny. To download them, and different research takes different lengths of time, but that will allow you to upgrade your buildings to make even more buildings, to get better weaponry such as artillery launchers and things like that. You can drop consumables such as mines, and you've got first aid kits as well. You can build repair buildings that will automatically repair walls and stuff around your base. You can build all kinds of weaponry to go into your mech as well, which is really, really handy. I love the flamethrower. It's just awesome. And then you've got to go out and explore. You've got to find new resources out there to put new stuff in, like pump water and liquids into your base, which will give you more energy. And the idea is, in the survival mode that I've played, is to survive until you've got enough power to build that rift, and then you can get back to Earth, and then you've survived. Now, I don't know how the campaign's going to play. There's very little info on the game at the minute, but I can't wait to play it, because with a campaign with different types of missions, this is going to be great. There's also talk of co-op coming. It won't come on release, but they're talking about bringing it in maybe a DLC later on. Now, after playing this game for a few hours, my goodness, if ever a game was made for co-op, it's this. This would be brilliant in co-op, simply because I did find myself running all over like a blue-ass fly, trying to, you know, build buildings and then defend walls, repair bits, build more weaponry, go out to get some precious resources that are only available if you go out and attack enemies. There's a lot to do in this game, and it's all fun doing it, and you do get a sense of satisfaction when you actually play in the game and you get your base built up and you're starting to survive against the threats of the animals. It is satisfying knowing that you've done all of this and you're keeping expanding, and it's like the balancing act between having enough power to power your guns and your buildings, and it's fun. It is really, really good fun, and like I say, it looks pretty decent as well graphically, and the sounds is great, especially the minigun. It sounds awesome when you let rip into a huge swarm of animals with this. It is just fun, guys. So there you go. This is called the Riftbreakers. It comes out later on this year. Hopefully I'll get a press key and be able to give you a review before it actually releases. I would imagine it's going to release in early access at some point. But it's one to watch, one to look out for if you're into this kind of game. I certainly am into this kind of game. If you like They Are Billions, you're probably going to like this. So there you go, guys. The Riftbreakers coming soon. Well, coming this year.